Hey guys, hope you're doing well. It's Monday morning, about 6:45. I obviously had the time change over the weekend. How do y'all feel about that? I'm really not a fan of it, even though obviously before it, it'd be very, relatively dark in the morning when you get going to work, or at least in my case, when I get going, try to get going around 7 if we can. But luckily, obviously, it's a little more light now, but it will be getting darker sooner. I wish they would just keep it the same year round. And I know they've had various people that try to get the legislation done on the federal level to do that, but I guess there's some other issues involved that keep that from happening. But yeah, I don't really have a topic today, guys. I'm going to mention, I'm going to mention voting and the importance of it and just how I feel about it. And I've got some more bush jobs to do today. I feel like obviously the bush jobs are just never ending, it seems like. But yeah, that'll be the first thing I do. And I'm going to talk about my battery power Stihl combi when it comes to using the trimmer attachments and how long the battery will last with it, with those particular attachments, and just my general thoughts. I really like it, by the way. I think I've actually talked about it before, but yeah, I'll get some video trimming some bushes, and we're gonna be mowing too. Justin's he's gonna meet me. He said hopefully sooner the better. He's gonna meet me at the location we'll be at to start, and then they'll just follow me to my house and park there the rest of the day, and we'll go out and knock out as many jobs we can. We got a pretty busy day, but yeah, he said he didn't sleep good, so yeah, he's gonna meet me a little later. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, the sooner the better. But yeah. But anyway, guys, hey, listen, I hope everybody definitely votes. Tomorrow, I know I live in a state where obviously it's going to be Republican, but I still feel, obligated, and I mean, it's a privilege, really, to vote. Even though obviously we all know who's going to win our state, and frankly, I mean, I'm not one to get involved and talk about a lot about political stuff and that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, if you're a business owner and Christian, for sure, I think the choice is pretty clear. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I think you have a very clear choice if you're one of those two things, and definitely if you're both of those things, I think the choice is even more clear, if you ask me. That's just my opinion, guys. I'm not saying, obviously I'll be voting for Trump, sure. Not because I feel like Trump is just some great guy. I mean, I know his personality, he can be, he can be a little bit divisive and all that kind of stuff, but the policies is what matters to me, and that's what I'm voting for. I'm not voting for the personality, I'm voting for the policy, and the policies that he generally believes in, as opposed to the Democratic and Harris side of things, is obviously, where I align as well. So yeah, I'll definitely be voting for Trump, guys, and I'm assuming most of y'all will be too. But it's a free country, so I mean, we all have a right to vote for who we want to vote for. So yeah, if you feel led to vote for Harris, I mean, so be it. But yeah, I just have a hard time understanding why you would if you own a business and if you're a Christian too. But anyway, guys, that's just my little spiel on voting. Just get out and vote, regardless of whether you live in a state like mine, or I know Big Eddie over there, I know North Carolina is a battleground state. So yeah, his vote probably going to mean a little more than mine here in Alabama. But yeah, if you can get out and vote, guys, get out and do it. Even like I said, if you're in a situation like I'm in, where it's going to go Republican. So don't really know about any other battles, any of the races for any other candidates. But yeah, definitely want to make sure I cast my my vote for the president, for sure. And that's really the only one I really know about, and I've obviously done some research and that kind of thing, guys. But hey, enough of that. Get out and vote. Let's see here, guys. Yeah, I want to mention what I've been doing, guys, in terms of staying busy. I feel like I'm doing a good job of this. So last night, I always, especially Sunday nights, I try to really take some time to figure out my schedule for the week and kind of plan ahead for each day. Not only today for today, but I'll go ahead and text a bunch of people and just ask them, if they need to clean up. Since the leaves are really falling now, they started falling pretty good last week or two. So I'll just text people and just ask them, if they need me to come by, that kind of thing, or if they need anything else done, bushes, whatever it may be, guys, just stay busy. So one thing you want to avoid, you don't want to make some of these customers angry if you come by and, say if they don't have any trees in the yard and you're coming by and don't need it. And, that could upset them, could make them mad, and next thing you know, they may be looking for somebody else for next year. So yeah, you gotta be wary of that when it comes to customers and coming out here and mowing a yard that really doesn't need it. So that's why I feel like it's so important just to be communicating with your customers, texting them, just asking them, if they want you to come by or not. So there's no misunderstanding or the customer isn't getting their feelings hurt, that kind of thing. I've got certain customers that'll text me. My neighbor texted me earlier this morning asking if I could come by this week, because apparently it's finally going to hopefully get some rain Wednesday, which I really need. It's really dusty, that kind of thing, guys. But yeah, I want to leave you with that. Just make sure you're communicating with your customers so you can maximize money-making potential out here. Try to make as much money as you can and stay busy throughout the week, guys. But yeah, hey, listen, I'll get some footage. Like I said, I'm going to talk about the combi probably the next video of me talking. I'm going to, give you a little more insight on the Stihl battery-powered combi and let you know what I think about it. And we'll chat. Have a good one. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. It's about 5 o'clock now. It's getting darker, as you can see. So yeah, I ended up having a good, solid, full day for sure today, and got a lot done. Got a few bush jobs done. Actually did my neighbor's yard over here, Miss Dorinda. Knocked her yard out. We got the bushes trimmed and cleaned the yard up, and mowed my yard. Ended up using the Navigator, guys, and I've been really impressed and thankful the Navigator's been doing really good here lately. It was having some kind of electrical issue earlier in the year for quite a long while there, and it was frustrating. You know, whenever I don't know what it was, but whenever I would go forward, it would want to shut off from time to time, but then it'd be fine, but it kept doing that. So yeah, for whatever reason, it's not doing that now, and hadn't been doing that for a while, for the last couple months. So not sure what happened there, but luckily it's working really good. And like I said before, it does a really good job cleaning the yard up. I feel like it sucks up better, you know, when it comes to the debris, and really bagging the debris a little better than the walker, but I feel like the walker just has a better overall cut. I like how it handles, but yeah, it's doing a great job. And with the grass not being really thick, you know, you can see how smooth. I don't know if you can see, let's see. Yeah, I actually ended up bagging both my neighbor's yard and my yard. Yeah, and provided a really good cut. Looks really good. And does a great job of getting, you know, the debris up, you know, that kind of thing. A lot of times I'll just blow the debris out, the bush clippings and whatnot, and I'll just suck it up with a mower instead of raking and all that kind of stuff. Now I will rake some of the bigger branches, some of the thicker branches, because you don't want to be running that stuff over and obviously hurt the mower. So yeah, that's usually what I'll do. I'll, you know, rake up some of the bigger stuff, and then I'll just suck up the rest of it, the smaller clippings and whatnot. So that's usually how I'll do it. And a lot of times I'll end up mowing the yard the same time I'm there trimming the bushes, so you can go ahead and get both those things done and make money mowing and trimming the bushes at the same time. That kind of thing just makes sense to do it that way. But anyway, hey, listen, y'all, I got some other footage, you know, getting a lot of these leaves up. And I know you guys know the importance of backpack blower. But I want to say this: if you're fairly new and you're needing a backpack blower, you go into the store, Stihl store, Echo dealer, whatever it may be, get the biggest, most powerful blower you can get. Don't even, I mean, if you're looking for a backpack blower, you know, especially for Stihl, I know they got the 400, the 450, the 500, and so on and so forth. Go ahead and get the BR800. It's the most powerful one they got. And yeah, it does a terrific job just blowing the leaves and debris. And I got some good footage, some good clips of me blowing one clip, you know, blowing a bunch of acorns with a bunch of leaves mixed in with it. It just does a great job. It's, you know, really a good blower. Yeah, if you're looking for one, yeah, I highly recommend the BR800. I think Echo makes a really good one that I hear people talking about, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, go ahead and get you the most powerful blower you can get. Just don't even, it may cost a little more than some of the lower models, but it's totally worth it. You know, the most powerful, you know, the one that has, you know, the best airflow, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, yeah, go ahead and do that. Just take it from me. Trust me, you'll be glad you did, you know, when you decide to get one if you haven't already. But anyway, hey, listen, talking about, yeah, the combi, guys. I never really got a chance to really talk about it. So I've mentioned it before, and I'm just going to talk about it in the context of using it for trimming bushes, which is primarily what I use it for. Now, I'm going to say this. I have used the gas ones before. If you're using a combi and you're using it to weed eat and edge, and you're constantly taking off the different attachments to do different things, go ahead and go with the gas, because I mean the battery will wear out, especially when you're using the other attachments. You know, the edger especially, it runs out pretty quick. But with the trimmer, and that's primarily what I use when I'm using it, the battery life's pretty good. I would say, yeah, you can get a good solid hour, maybe a little less than that if you really add it all up of run time. And you can adjust the different settings in terms of the power with the handle here. Right, as you can see, it's in level 1 now, and I just adjusted level 2. You know, 1's the least powerful, and it just goes up from there. You know, number 3, but it's going to use more power as you increase the level, so to speak. So you got to keep that in mind. But yeah, highly recommend it. I like the fact that obviously with it being battery powered, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be quieter. Obviously, and that's a big deal, especially if you're going to be doing some of these bush jobs early in the morning, some of these neighborhoods. You know, something that's a little quieter than the gas one is obviously, you know, a good thing to have, because I have actually had some some issues with some neighbors, you know, getting started kind of early. You know, various bush trimming jobs in the past where people complain about the noise and that kind of thing. You know, different neighborhoods may have ordinances about start at a certain time. But yeah, highly recommend the battery. I mean, it's easy to take out the battery. Take it out. Let's see here. Yeah, I took this out. You can click the button. See, it's already full power. And I literally used it, yeah, a good bit today, and still has 4 bars. So yeah, like I said, I mean, it doesn't really use a lot of the power when you're using the hedge trimmer attachment. So yeah, that's something to consider for sure. And I definitely recommend it. You know, the fact that it is quieter, and obviously you got to worry about doing the gas and all that kind of stuff. So it's got plenty of power, and the batteries, you know, I usually carry a spare battery. I'll make sure to go ahead and have 2. If I know I'm gonna be doing a lot of trimming, I'll make sure to have 2 that are fully charged. And even days that I'm gonna have even more trimming, if I know I'm gonna be using a lot, I'll carry the charger itself with me. That way I can charge, you know, the battery if I need it, if I need another fully charged battery to be able to finish the jobs up for that day. But yeah, highly recommend the combi system, especially if you're just using, as far as the battery powered one, especially if you're just using it for trimming. Again, if you're going to be using it for other things throughout the day, I think gas is the way to go. That's just, yeah, I think that's definitely right. Not just my opinion, I think that's the right way to go for sure. But yeah, if you're like me, you just mainly just use it for hedge trimming. Yeah, it's definitely a great tool to have, and I would definitely prefer it over the gas, you know, power head, that kind of thing, guys. But hey, listen, y'all, yeah, I ended up having a really good day, you know, the time change and all that. Like I said before, vote. You're conscious. I mean, you know, obviously a lot of people paid their lives and blood, you know, and died for this country for our right to vote. And I think it's important for us to take it seriously. I already said who I'm gonna be voting for. And no disrespect to anybody that, you know, feels the need to vote for Harris, but yeah, I mean, I already, you know, gave you my reasons as to why I'm voting for Trump, that kind of thing, guys. I'm sure a lot of you will be too, but I try not to get in a tizzy over politics with people. So if you have a differing candidate you prefer, so be it. You know, it's free country. Vote for who you want to vote for. But I think the choice is clear, especially for business owners and if you're a Christian, like I said before. So yeah, y'all, take it as it may. I'm still gonna like you, still gonna, you know, pray for you and all that kind of stuff. You vote for Harris, but yeah, I'll be obviously hoping that Trump ends up winning tomorrow for sure. But anyway, hey, listen, y'all, I'll probably do a video tomorrow. I'm gonna be spraying tomorrow. Actually, I gotta get my spray truck ready for tomorrow before it gets too dark. Yeah, I'll do it anyway, whether it gets dark or not. But yeah, I hope you're having a great week so far, guys. I'll probably do a video, like I said, we'll talk about some spraying and some other stuff. Talk to you later.